So, will they lock him up then, or what?
I don't know, Shell. Either that or they'll fine him.
Well, I hope they do lock him up, and the longer the better.
You don't mean that. No, you don't.
Oh, I do. The only way to keep him away from here. Going on about how he knows things and how he could really screw my life up. I still want to know what all that was about.
Well, it's about nothing. He thought you grassed him up to the coppers. He was just trying to get his own back. Forget it, please, forget it.
How could I have grassed him up? I didn't know anything.
Exactly.
And why didn't I know anything? Because you didn't tell me, that's why.
Yes, and you should be glad.
Glad?
Yes, because if I had told you, then I'd have wondered if it was you that had told the coppers about him.
Oh. I would have done if I'd have known.
Wait. Don't she look fabulous?
Yeah, very nice.
Thanks.
Not this for my benefit, no. For a job interview is this. But I said, at least you should walk around me for a while. You know, let people see us together and think, ooh, what a good-looking couple those two are.
They've arrested Kieran.
You what?
The police have arrested Kieran.
Why? What's he done?
Absent without leave from the Navy.
No. What, you were harbouring a fugitive from the Crown in your little flat?
You think that's funny, do you?
No, of course not.
What, so he's done this for you? He's refused to go back so he could be with you?
I don't know. I'd like to think so.
They won't make him walk the plank, will they?
Shut up!
Hey, come on. Where did she go?
I don't know.
So, are you going to be sulking all day or just till dinner time?
I'm not sulking. I just don't like sharing my Sunday dinner with your flipping boss.
Yeah, I think we gathered that, Steve. So come on, just give me one smile before I go into work. Come on, Steve Snuffles, give Karen a smile. See you later. Hiya.
Morning.
Oh, I see. Gonna be more of that then, is it?
More of whatever you want. You're the one that thinks she's running the gaff.
I've been given a job to do, Janice. I can't help that.
No, but there are ways of doing things.
Oh, suit yourself. Oh. Morning.
Morning. Oh, and thanks again for dinner.
Oh, you're welcome.
Though I did get the impression Steve might not have been too chuffed.
Yeah, well, just forget him. He was in one of his moods.
Thanks again for dinner.
Honest?
That's what he just said then.
No wonder she thinks she can throw her weight around if they're so pally.
Yeah, well, what I want to know is, if she's giving him his dinner, what's he giving her? Eh?
Come on.
You knew he were on the run from the Navy.
Yes.
And you told her, and she told the police where to find him.
No.
No? Which I think is an awful thing to have done.
Look, Shelley couldn't have told anybody, Sunita, because she didn't know.
I didn't.
For which I've been getting it in the neck all morning. Now, if you don't believe anything, love, please believe that. This is naught to do with Shell.
I didn't know, honestly, I swear.
Well, all right then. But you knew. And you should have told me, so I would have known what to expect.
Now, look, be fair, love. If Kieran would have wanted you to know, he would have told you himself. And if he didn't, well, I think that's something you've got to take up with him.
If I ever see him again.
Now, come on, love. Sit down. Come on. Let's sit down, eh? Weren't you on your way to work, Peter?
Trying to.
You see, the great thing about all this is that me and you can be friends again, eh?
I just feel like I've been used, that he was looking for somewhere to hide and I was the nearest.
Oh, no, I don't think it's anything like that. I mean, you mustn't think bad of Kieran after what's happened. Yeah, I mean, he probably didn't want to worry you. That's why he didn't say anything.
Honestly.
Yeah. Oh, I know, it's bad. No.
Hang on a minute, Beth. Hello?
Hi, Sarah.
What do you want? And anyway, where are you ringing me from?
Where do you think? You think they've let me out for the day?
So what are you ringing me for?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, I'm sorry, but no, you can't. And don't ring me again.
Can you believe this? Can you believe it? Look at this.
Weatherfield Gazette?
Remember him?
Chris Melton.
Who we treated to an all-expenses-paid holiday to Spain, him and his wife, but who then later couldn't help us. Well, no way he could help us as far as the bail hostel was concerned. And now we know why.
Councillor named in bribe scandal.
He was in charge of the bidding process. Builders put in their estimates, Chris Melton sees them, and then for a fee advises certain favoured builders whether to put their bids up or down. And when I think of the way that snivelling little money grabber looked down his nose at me, well, all the time he's pocketing thousands.
Yes, but now it's all come out.
Well, it looks like it, yeah. I hope he gets everything he deserves and more.
Yeah, but what if he talks about you? How you tried to influence him?
Oh, I doubt will do that. Well, if he does, I'll just deny it. You see, I wouldn't have minded if he'd have been honest about it and said, you know, sorry, but the people building the hostel have offered me a damn sight more than a measly holiday in Spain. But no, butter wouldn't melt. They're all at it. Councillors, planners, they've all got their snouts in the trough, the lot of them.
Now, I'll only say this once. I'll not go on about it. Only I know that Harry'll be more than happy to see to that house on his own, won't you?
I will. I want to be there. We'll do it together.
I'll not argue. So when are you thinking of making a start?
It's up to Ashley. Well, I don't want to take Joshua with us.
Of course you don't. Leave him here.
I'll look after him. I'll look after him as long as they want.
Well, I might take you up on that.
How about if we go as soon as the dinner time rush is over? Fine, yeah.
Well, settle then. Only, you know you can always change your mind.
I've said.
Of course you have, yes.
Hi.
Hi, can I help you?
I've come from an interview.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Tracy Preston.
Lucy Richards.
Hi.
So, you found us all right, then?
Oh, well, Taxi did. Got a lot of stock.
Yeah, we had a big delivery this morning. So, is this the sort of place you worked in before, or are you used to something bigger?
No, I mean, the shop was about the same size, except for we had this big display outside. I mean, that was a right pain bringing that in and taking it out all the time.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't bother. Anyway, there's not much passing trade here. It's mostly deliveries and one-off specials.
Well, we were next to a tube station, so it's like all guilty men coming in trying to buy something to keep little wifey happy. Or keep some stupid mistress happy that got stuck in a flat somewhere.
What, you think all mistresses are stupid?
What, and wives? I mean, any woman that lets a man tell her what to do. Listen, you know, I promised to be on my best behaviour. I've only just got through door and I'm saying all sorts. Now, maybe you've heard enough. Would you rather I just left?
I would not, no. I think this might be a meeting of minds by the sounds of it. Look, I've got to finish this, so why don't you have a poke around? That's our catalogue there. And then we'll go up to the flat and we'll chat in a bit more comfort, yeah?
Karen, you know we need that crab trio to finish by tonight.
Yeah, I'll keep telling them.
OK, we'll tell the girls. We'll come on to a bit of overtime and all.
And I keep telling them that as well. Hayley, you're up for a bit of overtime, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. I've just got to nip home and have a word with Roy.
OK, well, I'll leave them in your capable hands then.
So do we think they're at it then?
Is it what? Something going on I don't know about?
Oh, nobody knows.
Carter this morning was telling Karen thanks for her giving him his dinner last night.
Oh. Well, that happens she does Meals on Wheels in her spare time. Good un.
And happens she does something else on wheels in her spare time.
I did mention, did I, that there might be a bit of overtime tonight if anyone's interested.
Sorry, I'm washing my hair.
Yeah, and I've got to dry it for her.
Well, I'd jump at overtime only, but I've got to get everyone's tea.
Right then. Poor busy.
Yeah, go on then. This is our time, is this? If the bosses want to talk to us, then they should do it when we're getting paid for listening.
So, basically, what I want is someone who can work with me and then take over and run the place when I'm not there.
Well, I've been running florists since I left school.
You probably know more than I do.
Well, don't worry, I'll pretend not to. No, really, if I knew that much, I'd be like you one time, I'd have my own shop.
Well, why haven't you?
Well, I thought that getting married was more important.
What, you don't anymore?
No, I walked out on him at Christmas. Only if you're wondering why, it's because I couldn't stand the sight of him any longer. So you're not married?
No.
Boyfriend?
Till recently, only I was sharing him with his fiancée. It wasn't what you might call ideal.
Yeah, well, it sounds ideal to me.
Anyway, about this job, if you still want it then, yeah, it's yours.
Oh, great, yeah, thanks.
Hope you don't find it too boring after working in London, though.
Well, it doesn't sound it, not from what you've just been telling me.
Now, you mustn't think that I'm glad that Kieran's been arrested.
Of course not.
Only there's no denying it, it does change things.
It means we don't have to pay a fortune to keep him out of next door.
Problem being...
that we do have to pay a fortune because we signed a lease.
I was wondering if I should go and see the landlord, make him some sort of offer.
One that he can't refuse.
No, he might refuse it. In fact, he probably will.
There's something that I have to tell you. I wasn't going to, but, well, I think I should.
What?
Well, don't worry, it's not about us. I got a phone call this morning from Aid.
They've let him out?
No, they have phones in there.
Oh. So what did he want?
Just to talk. Don't worry, I said no, I didn't want to talk to him.
Well, I hope you didn't. And I hope you won't.
I said I didn't.
Okay, fine. Shall I switch the lights on? Ashley?
I think we're better not, yeah.
Let there be light, eh? Ooh, I could do with a bit of heat as well. Look, are you all right? I can do this by myself, you know.
Well, she were. Well, I found her.
Was it? Right.
I'm sorry. I thought I'd be all right.
Hey, you can't expect to be straight away. Hey, it wouldn't be natural.
Maybe you should go for a walk, get a bit of fresh air.
You do that. Hey, and take as long as you like. I'll make a start.
Thanks.
I know I said that I could do some overtime, but I'm sorry I can't.
You mean they've told you that you can't?
No, it's just that Roy's seen about a lease and I want to be there for when he comes back.
Yeah, of course you do. So, no one can do any overtime, is this right? Because you're all too busy.
I think we are.
Well, I'm not bothered. I mean, if that's what you're doing it for, to show me up, then you're just wasting your time. Because I'm going to do it myself. Because I can still get on a machine and be as good as any of you lot.
Problem?
No, just I'll finish the Crabtree order off on my own. Because no one fancies any overtime.
Oh, is that right? Oh, well, I must bear that in mind, because we're obviously paying you all far too much.
Get lost.
Not paying us enough.
It's so not fair. I said I'd do overtime if I could.
She doesn't have to be fair, eh? She's got two bosses behind her.
Well, one of them. Hey, unless she thinks she's making Baldwin his dinner and all.
Well, her mate Linda did. Maybe she's taking a leaf out of her book.
She's married, isn't she, Karen?
Yeah.
Think Steve knows what she's up to?
If she is. You're only guessing, you.
She made him his dinner, Mark. Don't you want?
Hey, keep your voice down. She's spoiling for a fight. Don't give her the excuse.
Hello, Councillor. Hello. Just been reading about a colleague of yours. Have you seen this?
Oh, yeah, I've seen this, yeah.
It's me thinking we lived in a democracy and that my voice counted the same as anybody else's. When your pal's been taking backhanders from builders, Marks.
I should have thought you'd be pleased.
Pleased? Do you know how much that damn bail hostel cost me?
Yeah.
The only thing I've got to be pleased about is if your friend Chris Melton gets what's coming to him.
No, pleased that we're not going ahead with the hostel.
What?
Well, it was decided this afternoon. I was going to pop over and tell you if you give me half a chance.
Not going ahead?
Well, we can't use the builder we had, could we? Not after we found out how he got the job in the first place. And it's generated so much bad feeling that we decided to scrap the whole thing altogether.
Oh, Curly, that's wonderful. I'm sorry if I was...
No, that's all right. I'm just glad we made somebody happy.
Oh, you have. Very, very happy.
Yeah, Just hang on. Candice wants to come round tonight.
Don't bother me. I'm not against you seeing all your friends.
Aid isn't a friend. Yeah, sure, we're only hanging around. I don't know.
Gail! Where's your mum?
She's in the kitchen. What's the matter?
You won't believe this. You will not believe it. They've cancelled the bail hostel. Because of all this business in the paper. I've just been talking to Carly.
But that means...
It means that we're high and dry. We're in the clear. We can sell the flats for full price. We can pay off the bank, everything.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This is the beginning of the rest of our lives.
Nobody loves me, everybody hates me, think I'll go and eat worms. Long worms, short worms, fat worms, skinny worms, worms that...
Well, I've done my best. I think we can declare it fit for habitation again.
Bless you for that, Harry. I'm very grateful. It'll not be forgotten.
Ah, it's a grand house. Oh, you'd say so if you didn't know what had happened.
Howard Ashley still there, is he?
No, tell you the truth, he didn't stay for long. I think he found it a bit of a trial.
So where's he gone?
Oh, well, I think this might be him now.
Hello, lad, all right?
Yeah. Hello, Joshua. Come here.
Look, I'll just nip home for an hour.
Ah, you go put your feet up. So you've been to the house, then?
Straight in and straight out again. Harry did cleaning by himself. I went to the cemetery.
Did you?
I just couldn't stand it in the house. I don't know what it were. I just felt like I couldn't breathe. So I went to the cemetery and sat by Maxine's grave. I told her about the test. That was something I had to do.
She'd understand.
I hope so.
Right, so what you want me to do?
You can get them packed, and I'm going to need some more thread.
Thread? Right, I'll get that first.
So I said, well, circumstances have altered, because I didn't want to go into detail.
No.
And I said, well, so we no longer wish to lease number 18. Right, he said, but you do realise you have to give a month's notice. Well, I said, I've paid you 3 months in advance, so do I take it, or I'll be getting 2 months back? Well, he said, yes, he said, looks like you will.
Right, well done.
I couldn't believe how easy it was. So I'm not taking any pleasure over what's happened to Kieran, still.
No, we know you're not. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've tried ringing him to find out about him, but they just say they'll inquire and they never phone me back.
Well, it's early days yet, isn't it? I mean, they might not know themselves what's going to happen.
You know, I've been thinking about what you said, about him not telling me so I won't worry. Do you think that's the real reason?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, hey, look who's just come in.
Probably looking for his wife.
Hey, do you think we should tell him where she is?
No, Fizz, I don't. If there's something he needs to find out, he won't thank us for helping him.
Don't know if Karen's been in, do you?
No. Sorry, love, she hasn't. Do you want a pint?
What would you like, my dear?
Glass of dry white, please. Guess what? I got a job.
Oh, well done. Doing what?
Same as before in a flower shop.
Well, at least you'll smell better when you get home than I do.
So it's one dry white and I'll have a red, please, Shell.
So is the shop round here, then?
No, it's closer to city centre. I mean, it's a bit of a come down from what I'm used to, but the woman who runs it, she seems all right.
Tell you what, Karen, if there were a world record for sewing knickers, you'd walk it.
Yeah, well, I'm going to show them, aren't I? They're not going to make a fool out of me.
I shouldn't imagine as many can do that. Hey, when you finish, we'll have a drink. Mike's finest malt. I'm sure he'd want us to.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. But we'll have one anyway, eh?
Hiya.
Hey, love. Have a pint, please.
Yeah.
Right, Steve, how are you?
Not so bad, yeah.
Good.
I've just been talking to your Tracy, and apparently she's got herself a job.
Oh, so Dev started charging her rent, has he?
Oh, now, be nice. No, she seemed dead chuff, actually. It's in a flower shop, you know, like she's done before.
Oh, flower shop, eh?
Yeah? Why? What are you smiling at?
No, nothing. It's just, it's good for her, you know. I think of worse places to be.
Yeah, a lot worse. There you go. You can have that on me. I'm feeling in a good mood.
Thanks, love.
Just do us a favour, eh?
What?
Go and tell your sister that you're pleased for her. Go on.
Well, at least Anita looks a bit more cheerful.
Oh, another
another couple of days. She won't even remember his name.
Oh, come on, Tracy. She was really upset. Pete?
All right, Dev, I'm told I have to congratulate you.
First job I applied for and I walked straight in.
Yeah, many other applicants.
Oh, I knew that you'd ask that.
Oh, so I take it that means none, but never mind, because you got the job anyway, didn't you?
Listen, why don't you sit down? I've got to talk to my business partner anyway.
I thought we were going for a meal.
Yeah, and we shall, Princess. We shall.
So, whereabouts is this shop, then?
Oh, you won't know it. It's called Lucy's Florist. I mean, what a boring name.
Lucy's Florist?
Yeah, well, I said you wouldn't know it.
No, I think I might know it, actually.
And he's so punctual, you know. I don't know whether that's to do with him being a copper or what, but if he says he's going to be there at 7, he's there at 7 o'clock on the dot.
Excuse me, ladies, sorry. You haven't seen Karen about, have you?
Yeah, she's still at work. Her and Joe are doing a bit of overtime together. What? He asked, didn't he? I'm only telling the truth.
Come on, you.
Did I hear right, Steve? Your missus is in that factory alone?
She did.
With Mr. Joe Carter? Oh, dear.
Yeah, but she does work there, you know what I mean?
I know. I also know what kind of man Joe Carter is. Not one to be trusted. Certainly not to be trusted with anybody's, wife.
Is that right?
We got on like a house on fire, which is a good thing, really, because it's only going to be the two of us running it.
Ah, it's a good thing, yeah.
Well, running it to start off with, and then she's going on maternity leave, so it's just going to be me.
Sorry.
Just me running it.
No, what you said before, that she's...
Going on maternity leave, like having a baby. I mean, you must have heard of it.
Right, and this is the woman that's running the flower shop?
Lucy, yeah.
Lucy. Yeah. She's
Having a baby? Look, why are you interested all of a sudden anyway? I mean, why all the questions?
No, I'm not. I'm pleased for you, Tracy. It's great.